I am just so excited I get to talk to you guys about probably the number one asked topic in the card collecting investing space. Hello, beautiful people. Captain Zach Sparrow here. I hope you're having a rock'em sock'em good day today. I want to jump into things right away. One thing I want to note up front would be, no, I don't have a list of stores that you can just call or go to their website and you can buy all of the products at wholesale and everything's magical and they have an unlimited amount of everything and it's at wholesale. Super easy to get. That's not a thing. That's why everyone's asking about wholesale. Okay, moving on now. Number two, this isn't going to be easy. It's not easy. LGS's stores, they cannot get access to pricing around wholesale on certain products. A lot of products they can, and it varies, depends what wave it's on, yada yada. I want that to be known up front because for whatever reason, I don't know if it's people subconsciously kind of know that and then they try to kind of lie to themselves and say, oh my goodness, we're being ripped off because of this and that. Some stores charge more than they should. And some stores charge what they should. That we'll leave that to the gray area gods to decide. Anyway, jumping into it here. Sure, if you want access to wholesale prices, yeah, you can become an LGS. There are a lot of barriers to that. Even to be kind of a smallish LGS, you would need tens of thousands of dollars in order to run something like that. And we're just scratching the surface here. So if you want to look into that, there are plenty of videos out there. You can research that on your own. I'm not going to dive into that into this video. That is an avenue you can go. Moving on now. I would set up notifications on your phone. I've got my email on my phone and I've got notifications on one particular email where it just gives me like in-store stock alerts from whatever company, whatever store, whatever it is. I got a lot of that information off of Twitter. If you're just on Twitter and you literally look at Pokemon or like Pokemon products and you just type in the search bar, you're going to find some stores pretty quick of stores like desperately typing in comments like, haha, that's such a funny post, even though they don't really mean that and they just want to get your business, that sort of deal. It's really easy to find stores on Twitter or Facebook or anywhere else. Ask your buddies, look around, start with your area and then kind of expand from there. So I've got email notifications on. And let me tell you, it will annoy you to death on certain occasions. I'll wake up and I'll have like 52 notifications from different email notifications. You can turn that off and you can kind of filter it. But if their website was built in 1942, they don't let you filter the notifications and it's just all or nothing. That's unfortunate, but I do go with that because sometimes they may be able to squeak out a deal from that if it's a halfway decent company. So even though their website is poorly run, doesn't mean that the store is. So that's some research you're gonna have to, guys, I'm telling you, it's going to take work. That's why it's hard to get wholesale. That's why it's so attractive right now. Now, another thing I wanna say up front, if you think about it, I just saw Safari Zone Collectibles selling Chilling Rain booster boxes at $85 shipped. Now, you have to pay for shipping if you buy just like one or two or something, but if you get over like a certain threshold, like I don't know, $150, $200 or whatever it is. So a few booster boxes and it's free shipping at that point. $85 shipped. The difference between that, and let's say after several years, whatever it is, I'm not guaranteeing anything here, but let's just say hypothetically because you're looking for wholesale prices, because I know that you're a dirty investor scumbag just like me and you want to see that appreciate over time, right? So that $85, even if it just appreciates to MSRP at $143, you're looking at a 68% increase, as opposed to if you get a booster box for $100, which is still a pretty good deal. That's a 43% increase compared to the 68% increase you would see at buying at $85. It really affects your margins. That's why it's a big deal. We're talking about only a $15 difference, and you're talking about more than a 10% increase, more than a 20% increase. That's kind of crazy. So that's why it's really important to me to get access to wholesale pricing. Now, again, I don't have access all over the board to pricing. Here's another thing as well. Think about it like this. Let's say your best friend opens up a store in California and you're in Iowa and you're like, hey man, can I get just like a couple of boxes at wholesale? And he's like, oh yeah, hey man, I'll get it to you for wholesale. You just need to cover shipping and we're square. That's awesome. That's kind of a gray area right there as far as you getting access like that, because there's no way he's going to be charging his customers what he got it for. He would need to set it above that in order to make, Anyway, all of you know that. So I don't know why I waste time on certain things like that sometimes. So, but I know a lot of YouTubers just really kind of fluff and puff stuff up. I hate that. All right. And we do that sometimes too. But it's okay if I do, right? So where was I going with that? Oh, yeah. So let's say that you rub elbows with not just your buddy in California. What if he's got some buddies in California and you talk to those guys and then those guys get you in on it? Or maybe they can't, but they know a guy. You see what I'm saying here? You're going to need to make friends. You're going to need to reach out. You're going to need to be social. I know. Half of you aren't, and that's fine. I'm just saying it's going to take work. It's going to take a lot of work and a lot of effort. And here's the best part. It's not guaranteed. I know that like I probably just lost half the people watching this. They're like, this guy's a no. So yeah, guys, I don't have a secret answer for you, but I will say this, and I am not joking. If you email 500 LGSs, if you DM them through Instagram, through Twitter, reach out to them on Facebook, call them, get to be friends with these people. It takes a ton of hours, a ton of hours. I'm not joking. If you reach out to 500 of them, 2 of them will eventually warm up to you and respond with a generous yes. 2 of them. Now, I'm not saying it's every 500 you get to. Do you see my point here? I am saying it takes a ton of work. And for a lot of people, it's just simply not worth it. You know what, Zach? My time is really valuable. $85 would be great. But you know what? 100's not that bad to not go through that hassle and not have to worry about any of that. And it covers for shipping, blah, blah, whatever. I'm okay with $100 because I believe that it's going to appreciate to $143 anyway. And or $120 or $110, and I'll take that 10% increase or that 5% increase or whatever I think that it's going to be worth, and that's good enough for me. I wanted to let you guys know that up front. Now, that's the end of that. There's no easy answer for wholesale. That's why everyone asks about it. That's why everyone wants it. I wish I had a better answer for you than that. Now, that is the end of it. That is the end of the video. Feel free to click off at this point. Moving on past this point, I wanted to say thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. I always find out about my subscribers first from my wife because she clicks on it. She's like, oh, Zach, oh my goodness, 1,000 subscribers. I was like, whoa, hey, that's really cool. So thank you guys so much for that. Also, as a thank you, I've been horrible about answering your guys' questions lately. I've been way too busy between work, we're moving. I've just been busy. Life's been getting in the way lately. Now, I'm not going to stop doing anything, and YouTube's going to continue on. I am, however, opening up a Patreon. Link is in the description for that. This is where I can actually answer your guys' questions. And what I want to do is provide a potential outlet at maybe wholesale cost items like Japanese boxes, as well as English product. I do have a couple of friends. Now, it's limited. It's super limited, and I can't guarantee anything either. So I'm not guaranteeing anything like that. If you guys are interested in something like that, if you want to do like wholesale box breaks together, or if you just want wholesale products shipped to you, you cover shipping, of course. I'm not going to take that at a loss. But I wanted to provide that potential outlet. If that's very important to you guys, I will find a way to make it work. Whether that's I needed to establish a separate LLC, whatever the case, I will go ahead and take that on for you guys if that's of interest to you. Another thing would be exclusive Patreon videos. I know there are certain questions that you guys have, and I just don't have the time to divulge that information on here, as well as people paid me over $300 a phone call before doing what I used to do. I'm not saying that you guys need to pay me $300, $1,000 a phone call to talk to me or anything like that. What I am saying, though, is my time is valuable. Your time is valuable. I had to come up with a number for Patreon. Could have set it for $1. Could have set it for $1 million. I've got it set for $10 for Patreon right now, and it will not go lower than that. I've got a $3 tier, and that's for no access whatsoever. That's just if you want to support me and the channel. Yay, thank you. Like, if you oddly just like me for me, no, that's not a thing. So $10 a month, though, you would have access to everything. moving forward. Again, that dollar amount is only going to go up from here, and it's going to be super, super, super limited so I can really answer your guys' questions about, hey, Zach, here are my finances right now. Hey, Zach, what do you think about this investment? Hey, Zach, I've got $22,000 to invest in Pokemon. Now, I can't give specific investment advice. And again, I have worked with people and I have some friends that are SEC attorneys. I know what I can and cannot say. If that's something that you want to talk about, if you think that you might get some value out of that, and I'll make some videos and some posts about that, going over what I think about the market right now. Those sort of topics where like the little hack videos and those sort of things, like the deep stuff that you guys really, really, really want to know, that'll be on the Patreon there that we can go over together. And again, I'm having to start to chip away into some of my work now. So I work from home, which is great. I'm very blessed and all of that, but I have to offset that. I have to offset that cost one way or another. Happen to be $10 right now, is going to go up. Again, super duper limited. If that doesn't interest you, that's totally fine. We're still going to be making spanking cool videos on the channel here. And that's pretty much all I have. The only other thing that I would want to say to kind of shill for myself would be, yes, again, and I know we get new eyeballs on these videos all the time. Yes, used to be a broker for one of the world's largest firms, blah, blah, woohoo, whatever. When I got started, they gave out quarterly bonuses. First quarterly bonus, I was like middle of the pack, whatever the case. Every quarter after that, for the rest of the years that I was there at the firm, guess who got the biggest bonus? Every single quarter, like clockwork. I was very good at what I did. I was objectively the best. And I'm not saying that, oh, I was the best broker on the planet and you guys need to give me all your money. It's nothing like that. I'm just saying, if you do decide to go with me on this Patreon journey, I want to say I want to make it worth your time. I'm used to working very, very hard. And I would love to do that for you guys more so. I just can't right now due to the time constraints. So let's make it worth it for each other. And I look forward to going on this journey with you guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you subscribe and watch another one of my videos. And until next time. Finally, I'm selling out so everyone can make fun of me now saying that I'm trying to shield product to push for my Patreon. This is gonna be great.